Okay. Welcome everybody to the Battle for Wisconsin. My name is Shinbone.
My name is Crazy Man. We'll be your casters for today for this losers semifinal matchup between UW-WHITEWATER and MSOE.
Yeah. This is losers semifinals. So the winner of this will be going on to losers finals against the loser of next game,
Which is us.
which is not us.
Oh, just kidding. Here's our bracket. We had WHITEWATER and MSOE both losing in the first round and upset both teams who made it into the second winners bracket round to meet again in match 11 loser semifinals.
Yeah. Our first map will be Busan, if I remember correctly. We'll start with control. I think MSOE might have a pretty good time against the next. If we go on mecha base, we start on mecha base. They can get the momentum running because they run the May Reaper really well. Huge brawl comp, but they may struggle against WHITEWATER. They have a little bit more of a dive comp on the other two Busan maps.
From what I saw of MSOE earlier today, they worked really well in Busan. Their control map was very clean. They were down 90-ish% on both rounds that I saw, and they came back and won. So I think the control map would be very favorable for them.
So it seems like they must be running on full throttle right now. Hopefully they can keep through that into this game. WHITEWATER, or I guess MSOE, they're running with the classic brawl comp, just huge death ball into them, kill everybody before they can die first. Moira is going to be extremely important for this comp, keep everybody alive, getting coalescence and doing massive work with the healing and the damage. Similarly, WHITEWATER, they're really going to be reliant on their DPS. Yas, I've seen, can really carry a fight. If he can get every kill, that could be a good win condition for WHITEWATER. Also, Devin, if he can get an early pick with a pulse bomb or something similar, that can really snowball their side of the fight as well. I'm really looking forward to this DPS matchup because both sides seem to have quite the damage doers.
Yeah, I think both sides are pretty evenly matched up. This is going to be a great game. I'm hoping a 5-map adventure that we get to go on for this game.
Yeah.
We should be getting in soon.
Let me get away from you. Yeah, get away from this guy. We're only sitting right next to each other. Sorry if there's a bit of echo. We should be starting up fairly soon. We're on schedule, I think. But hopefully we'll be able to see these two teams in action soon. Yes, all right, we are in. Ooh, Stevens Point.
The Reinhardt, very interesting. I'm quite excited to see where the Reinhardt goes. I think WHITEWATER might have a... Oh, just kidding.
Okay, never mind. I thought I was going to be able to see some good Reinhardt gameplay, but apparently not. But we're coming in with this same brawl comp, as we said. UW-WHITEWATER coming in with their classic dive comp. UW Stevens Point will take the right side of the point against the drum, and the dive comp will just sit on point, hoping for an early pick with the tracer. It's a hinder, but the Winston jumps, rotates on the other side. Suzu comes out and instantly demolished. Seems like, and everybody falls down after the tank. Knave does go down to a Sojourn Railgun. However, I can't see anything good coming from this. Yep, everything falls afterwards, and they default to the Orisa. I'm very sad. Dive is one of my favorite things, and I guess they just don't want to run it. The
MS
the
a great opening fight for MSOE. They got picks early. They moved onto the point, even though they didn't have control of it at first. They moved onto the point and they took control. You see,
Yeah.
oh, no more Winston. A
Yeah.
nice honest Orisa duel.
I don't know if I'd use honest to describe Orisa, but yeah,
Ultimate's
MSOE just
online for
keeping
MSOE.
Coalescence again. He's gonna do huge work. With Kitsune coming out, Coalescence also coming out. Minute 6 is just getting demolished with damage, and she goes down. But Aiden Holland goes down as well. Overclock coming in, dealing damage. Nave falls as well. UW-WHITEWATER might be able to bring it back if they can kill Rattler. But
Oh,
Devin Hughes goes
down.
down to equalize, and Corgi goes down to bring him one up. Rattler just pushing forward onto the Sojourn. Uses
the
Terror Surge, but
results.
gets
Oh.
absolutely nothing and then immediately killed. Now it's just cleanup for UW-WHITEWATER, but still losable. Bart goes down.
Oh, the
Lucio
beat comes out. Are they
to
gonna turn
save the
this?
Moira, and they keep the point. Amazing stall by
Perfectly,
MSOE.
perfectly timed beat to save that fight and keep the percentage ticking. We're already at last fight territory for this round.
Yeah, UW-WHITEWATER is gonna have to scramble to get back. They do have 3 ults coming up. The Terra Surge and the Beat Drop will be super important, and they can easily counter Knave's Death Blossom. But Devin Hughes falls early.
Big pick.
It's crazy. Terra Surge comes out, not able to finish off the Lucio.
Oh,
Huge Death Blossom
big
already,
ult
getting
from
2.
Reaper.
You did get a 3rd on the Orisa, and of course,
That looks like that is first round. Very impressive from MSOE.
very. Great use of ultimates on MSOE side. I can't say the same for UW-WHITEWATER. It seems like they held on to ults for too long, and when they did press Q, they didn't utilize them very well.
Their ults just did not get the same impact that MSOE had. I think MSOE also was working very well as a group. They're moving together, focusing fire very well.
Yeah, they're running that brawl comp, just play safe, and then once we go in, go all in. They're going all in real well here. And some banter coming out in the chat. Very interesting. I wonder if there's some underlying beef between these two.
I think WhiteWater is really gonna have to do something special if they want to break this both brawl comp that MSOE has.
UW-WHITEWATER coming back with the dive comp. They're really poking at the choke though, so hopefully they'll be able to take some space. Winston on the high ground, while the Sojourn's on the low ground, poking at the healers.
Oh, great pick.
Shattered Axe falls to the Sojourn Railgun, and everybody has to push back. They don't have their main healer. They can't do anything.
And just like that, first fight goes to UW-WHITEWATER. Great pick to get the opening fight here.
Yeah, they're playing quite slow, which could lead to getting rolled over by the brawl. But I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Ooh, another good.
Sable.
MSOE gets the opening pick this fight, and they flip the point without much out.
Shattered Axe falls again. Good on Yas for just picking off their important guy. But everybody else just falls. They just re-engage for no apparent reason. And they get cleaned up.
Korg won with 2 picks at the end of the fight there.
Korg won. Corgi, bro.
Wait, is it an I?
No, it's Corgi, man.
Oh,
But it looks like UW-WHITEWATER is gonna re-engage in just a little bit. Hopefully Devin or Sable. Those two in particular have been getting picked off really early in the fight, so hopefully they can play together and not get picked off early.
WhiteWater with gold DPS ults now and a Sojourn ult. MSOE does have both support ults to counter these.
Kitsune and Overclock come out from UW-WHITEWATER. Responded with the beat drop by Aiden Pollock on MSOE.
Oh,
Pulse Bomb gets nothing. Very close on the Lucio, but again, Sable and Devin Huge die first. This is something that I've seen the entire time. Both of those two seem to be dying first. They need to be playing safer, and they switch back to the brawl comp. I don't know if their dive comp is going to work well if those two keep dying first.
Man, it seems like they want to they're playing a dive comp, but it seems like they can't find a target to dive with this death ball almost.
Yeah,
MSOE playing very well together, using great use of the Lucio.
yeah. MSOE coming in with two ults, but
Oh,
Corgi does
big
fall to
pick.
Devin. V drop comes out from UW Whitewater. Can they
Oh,
capitalize? Yes, they can. They drop two, three, and it seems like they might be able to
Whitewater.
retake the point. Lucio comes, trickles in, but they are able to recapture with the use of only one ult. But they have zero ults on the board right now versus MSOE's two.
Maybe
Um,
three. Might see a coalescence this fight.
Coalescence will come in in just a moment. So MSOE is in a good spot.
MSOE only needs one more fight. Whitewater needs to hold this for at least two more fights.
Deadeye comes out to zone out, and the Death Blossom and the Coalescence comes out, but they're only even right now. Overclock comes up on UW Whitewater, but instantly killed,
Ooh.
and it seems like it'll be easy cleanup for MSOE. It
That
seems
was.
like MSOE is absolutely dominant with this dead ball comp. And minute six not able to get the final touch on the Doomfist.
I mean, this is pretty much what I saw earlier in the earlier game today. They on Busan, they came in and they did what they do best. They worked together. Focus fire was great. They got early picks and made use of their ults very well. So I think that was a great map for MSOE.
Oh, minute six just getting juggled by the Risa Javelin. And just great shots here by Corgi. I mean, if if MSOE is just going to be able to stay together and not get pulled apart, this should be a pretty dominant win from what I've seen in this map.
Yeah, I think if Whitewater wants to stick with the dive comp or the semi dive comp that they were running with, I think they might need to modify it a little bit because they or dive a little more grouped up. I didn't see many dives that I could see.
Yeah, very uncoordinated from UW Whitewater. And particularly the biggest problems, the Lucio and the Tracer. Every single fight, they are dying first, not being able to even get a pick. They just die. It's unfortunate.
Ooh. Our next
Um,
map will be Circuit Royale. I personally like this map. I
well,
my some of my companions might not, but I personally like this map.
this map is bad. I hate Poke. Poke is just so boring.
I think
Hopefully,
I think it will be good for MSOE though. The Corgi was hitting a lot of his shots. If they're gonna play like an Ash or Widow, even a Cassidy again, I think it could work very well.
Cassidy is just so very strong right now, and if he's able to hold the ground, May also could be seen here. I don't know what Whitewater has in store. They were getting demolished in the brawl, so if their poke is better, maybe that'll be good for them. But it's hard to say. Um, just
I'm
think they need to work
hoping
on their fundamentals.
maybe we'll see a Reinhardt duel.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Sorry to break it to you, but it would be cool to see. Also, some great piano playing I would hope to see. Um, but it seems like UW Whitewater has this counter pick. I don't remember what they did against us, but dang,
They did take this map from us. So
double
I think
sniper, so lame. And that's just my opinion, but it's so lame.
I think hmm, I think MSOE or MSOE on defense here. I think if Arc can hit his shots, I think there's no reason why Whitewater can't break first point wide open.
Corgi on the support, very interesting. Okay, maybe they're so confident, but who knows?
Oh, we had a swap, Shattered Axe and Corgi swap, roll swap there.
It seems that it's going to be another duel the DPS. The tanks will cancel each other out, and the DPS is what's going to swing either side of the fight. Looks like, of course, the Widow Hanzo double sniper is going to go into the big buff back then just to poke out, maybe get an extra kill, sonar arrow. Ooh,
Oh,
huge
great
shot
shot
on
by
Nave.
Devin.
God, it should be easy pickings here. Immort does come out, but minute 6 is able to stay alive. Great support by UW-WHITEWATER, and they'll get pushed back to this corner. It's a terrible corner. Very easy to hold here. If MSOE can play a bit slow, get a good pick, now everything else follows afterwards, especially such an important target as Devin.
Let's see if Whitewater can. Oh, that
Yep.
looks good. Gonna have to back up and reset after that one.
MSOE just got a little bit too
Oh,
too anxious and tried to push forward for a kill and suffered for it. And it seems like they'll be losing first point with very little resistance. Just walking on a point for no avail. They'll just get pushed back.
then they're doing great. As I was just saying, if the DPS, Widow, and Hanzo, they can hit their shots, and there's no that first point is very wide open. I'd be interested. Second point will be interesting.
Bark is talking trash in the chat. Amp
Oh,
Matrix
window
comes out. Ooh, huge ult combination by
Oh
MSOE.
my goodness!
And it's a full team wipe. Rattler getting a 4K, and
That's some nice Sigma gameplay I'm seeing in chat.
Sigma's quite the character, yeah. Only one ult coming in from MSOE. UW-WHITEWATER sent out the Amp Matrix and got absolutely nothing. Infrasight does come out. They'll have to play a little bit safer for the time being.
Whitewater should have two, maybe three ults going to this next fight. Once the fight begins.
Yeah, MSOE. Only difference between these two teams is the Hanzo and the Sojourn, and Sojourn is just so much more impactful with their ult than Hanzo ult. I think that Sojourn would be a better pick if Art can't hit his shots. Gravflux comes in but gets rocked out of it. Devin Huge wins his duel though, so he's gonna have the Infrasight uncontested. They'll be able to push forward very easily. Immort does come out from MSOE.
Oh,
and
good shots!
Huge shots by Devin here, getting 2 already. No push cart. Nave falls afterwards.
Whitewater should look to get this point here. I think MSOE might be able to retouch, but it's going to be close.
Yeah, UW-WHITEWATER has only one person on card. I think the Baptiste or the Zenyatta should go and help that, and they do. But we're really poking at the choke with these Sigma comps. Nave gets hit with a rock, but Rock comes out. Huge Flux. Immort comes out, saves both of them. But to no avail, both fall right afterwards. And easy cleanup.
Great recontest, great use of ults. Stop that point. That would have been a lot of time for third point if Whitewater took the point there. So, great job for MSOE to stop the fight point.
Yeah. Right now, I'm seeing quite the Sigma difference, some might say. Minute 6's ability usage just is not as good as Rattler's. Rattler is able to he hit a rock and he was able to bait out Minute 6's rock and hit a huge flux afterwards. Minute 6 is just seeing less impact than Rattler right now. Overclock comes out from Nave on MSOE. So does the window come out. Both are just poking each other out, waiting for one pick. Neither side able to get it.
MSOE easily. Oh, great shot.
Shattered Axe wins this duel this time. Goes up for a 360. No, can't hit it. But without the Widow pressure, MSOE should be able to push forward pretty well.
Ooh, but Cody goes down.
Too anxious.
Oh, dodges the rock. Oh, man. But Widow cancel the ults.
Minute 6 is just... He's just getting too antsy.
Oh.
And so is Rattler. Both
Rattler got a little
very antsy.
I think Whitewater might have numbers advantage right now. Both tanks are dead, I believe.
Yeah, it's 4v4 though. Both teams have to play fairly slow. UW-WHITEWATER has a slight advantage because they have the Hanzo for picks, but MSOE does have sights up.
Whitewater with about a minute, close to a minute remaining. Sigma very low.
But brought back up instantly. Whoever can win. Ant Matrix comes out, pushing everybody
great
back.
rock.
Minute 6 gets a huge rock on him.
Oh, great usage.
Yep. Great flux, and everybody falls right afterwards.
Oh man, that was nice.
What I'm seeing here is a huge main tank diff. Rattler is just he is setting the pace of the game. Minute 6 is getting abused by Shattered Axe's headshots and Discord orbs. And Minute 6 is able to capitalize on it every single time. Hopefully, Minute 6 will be able to help it out. Widow Duel happening on the side, gets rocked. We're going to look at poking at the choke. Ant Matrix comes out from UW-WHITEWATER, and so does Transcendence come out from MSOE on Aiden Aulick. We're just going to be poking here. Arc taking an off angle. Hopefully we can see the dragons. I don't think we've seen it the entire game.
Oh, there it goes.
Here it comes. And so does Transcendence from Sable on UW-WHITEWATER.
Oh.
The dragon cuts off Rattler and he's picked off. But Overclock comes out and is just getting poked out by the Sigma. Slides in to retest.
Going in.
Sure, that's a good point. Cleanup is trivial. And we'll be seeing the third point from here. A minute 30 extra on the clock. Great dragons from Arc. The first one of the game, if I remember correctly.
That was a very well placed though. They got a lot of value. Definitely was doing a lot of damage to Sigma, and I didn't see how many people it went through, but
I think it greatly zoned off Rattler. Huge headshot, but gets nothing.
Ooh.
These Widow duels are quite important. There's just so much pressure just having a Widow there. Sonar Arrow helping incredibly here. But we're looking for this opening pick, Devin. Huge.
Oh!
Both Widows fall. So we're here. Pure Brawl coming out. All cooldowns used on minute 6. Zen and Sojourn on a high ground.
Both Sig ults will be here for this fight.
Rattler sends out the...
Oh!
Huge main tank diff, man.
Now Whitewater can retouch if they can get out and reset the fight quick enough. They will be able to at least have another fight.
Oh! Panic Ult coming out. Will he die, though? Rattler falls to...
Will they be able to touch?
Yeah, they have 6 seconds. Maybe not.
Oh, they touch.
Ooh,
they get in time.
Very close touch.
Window comes out. Oh, minute 6 obliterated through the window.
Both windows down. Huge Transcendence to save everybody after the immortality, and they should be able to clean up very easily afterwards. No minute 6. Transcendence will be able to stall it for a little longer, but
looks like MSOE is
no
cleaning up here.
They forgot about points, seems like. But everybody falls afterwards.
I think it was a good push from Whitewater though. It got pretty far to last turn of the map. I think MSOE I think their main tank Rattler was definitely setting the pace of that match. He was very active in his role, and I think minute 6 was just having to react to Rattler. Which, when it comes to teams this close, that's going to decide the map.
Especially on these poke type comps, being able to play proactively versus reactively is extremely important. But Rattler is just asserting insane dominance against minute 6. He is struggling very hard. Minute 6 is. But on the DPS side, we're having a pretty even Widow duel. Mm-hmm. Both hitting headshots on discorded Sigmas to back them up. Whoever wins the Widow duel usually wins the fight. The other DPS, honestly, not seeing much from here. Knave and Arc are just using it for pressure. Not really seeing very many picks from them. It's mostly a tank and Widow gameplay.
Which I think the other deep, they're still important. They're still applying pressure, uh, letting the Widow get pushing targets out for Widow to hit shots. But
Yeah, it's important, but it's
it
also
is
lame.
it has not been the deciding factor in this map so far.
Yeah. Again, the Widow's just poking out. UW-WHITEWATER electing to hold Sigma on the high ground as opposed to low ground on the Ferrari. But they have so Shattered Axe is looking for a pick on the back high ground. A huge shield just to deny him anything.
Oh, great pick!
Devin Huge finds the pick on Shattered Axe though. The palm tree
Lamp
saves
comes
him from the
out.
rock. And down to support, Rattler might feel little pressure. Devin Huge goes down to a huge Sojourn rail shot, and everybody falls afterwards. Yeah,
Wow, great fight from MSOE.
huge cleanup. Where each side only has about 50% on their earth shattering all their
And then they're gonna get first point easily. 5 minutes going to second point.
barely any resistance. This is seeming very similar to the attack of last time. Devin Huge taking an offing on the left side. Does not fully charge, but is able to take down Aiden Pollock. Can't contest the Widow as Zen if you already got body shot once. Shattered Axe onto the back high ground, hits a headshot, but no kill. Getting absolutely poked out by everything. So much suppressive fire. Sights coming out from Devin Huge. Now, the other Widow is basically out of commission.
Oh,
he gets
good
to walk
shot.
around for free.
Take down Bap.
Yeah. And
As I said,
Devin Huge gets to walk down for free. And everything falls afterwards.
that was a good fight win, but they gotta win a lot more of those. You got 4 minutes, about 15 seconds for a hold on second point.
Shattered Axe electing to go Tracer. Is he really that unconfident in his Widow? I mean, he was getting suppressed out of his position the entire time. Rattler comes out with another huge
dodge.
flux. Ooh, but an amazing lamp to get them all. Amp Matrix comes out from both sides. Shattered Axe gets the first pick though, and everything falls afterwards.
I think the Tracer wouldn't hurt. I mean, if you're pushing pushing Devin Huge. Oh, when we see a swap to Ash.
Yeah, 5 minutes coming into the third point.
This is not good for Whitewater.
Whitewater has to consolidate their resources. They're only coming in with the Transcendence and the Rubidic Flux. While Aiden Hollick has the Transcendence to block that. Arc does find a kill in the Shattered Axe, getting obliterated. But will they be able to? Will they be able to do anything with it? Push Sigma back. It seems like they're just going to be poking at the choke for the longest while and being able to hold this corner. Looking for another pick. Nave falling very low, but able to slide to cover.
Nave does have this overclock.
Corgi falls first, and that's a lot of healing down for MSOE. And so they're going to have to back up. Aiden Hawk falls afterwards, no supports on MSOE's side, and they're going to have to back up all the way. This seems like it's going to be the win condition for both sides. Whoever gets the first kill wins.
Oh,
and Shattered Axe falls too. Trickling in, it seems. 10 seconds wasted. But if UW-WHITEWATER is able to play slow, get their first pick, they should be able to hold this pretty well. So the pro tip for me for UW-WHITEWATER is just don't die. Kill them before they kill you. But minute 6 is taking a lot of damage holding this corner. Grab comes out of there.
immediate pick. Window. Oh, Whitewater with 3 ults. Oh, the ball will be coming out soon. MSOE, Window, Flux. I think they should just back out at this point.
Aiden Hall falls, then they're just gonna have to back out. Is what I'm saying. First pick wins, and they're switching off. MSOE is switching off to Widow and May, and the Lucio. Much less poke presence for MSOE now. Hopefully they're playing for this huge ball comp. Just get one pick and win. Play together. Grab comes out. Gravitic Flux comes out. Gets one.
Misses the lamp.
All the alts come out.
Oh my!
Water. Dragon from behind.
They need to stay on point here. Sig draw. Oh, his point is so close. Oh, that's
so close.
That looks like that'll be it.
An insane speed boost Flux coming out from MSOE. Just able to take that high ground easily. And first pick wins.
That was a dominant attack run from MSOE.
Very.
Their defense was also really. I just MSOE is just looking great. Whitewater seems to be they can't adapt fast enough.
See what I mean? Rattler just set the pace of that. As soon as the cooldowns came out from minute 6, it was open range. It was open range.
I think Flashpoint is Flashpoint next. Should be correct. I think Flashpoint's going to be very interesting. I think from what we saw in Control, MSOE big advantage in the brawl. So I assume they're going to run this similar comp. If they do, I don't know. I feel like MSOE might have this one.
I think we're going to play Surabasa next. I think that goes better into UW-WHITEWATER's plan of attack. If we see the dive comp, which I hope I don't see because nothing good has come out of it yet. But if they try it again, Surabasa is where you should try it, as opposed to Junkertown or New Junk City.
New Junkertown.
New Junkertown. Yep.
Oh,
like I said, Surabasa. Same plan of attack from MSOE. I mean, they're able to snowball incredibly well. So if they're able to just play on the Cassidy, Reaper, Orisa comp again, they should be able to deathball through this entire thing.
I think from what we saw in the attack round, both teams were able to get the picks, the Widow picks from last round, open fights up, but I doubt we're going to see Widow on Surabasa, but
I hope not. This is a terrible map for Widow.
I think it'd be quite funny.
It would be quite funny. It would also be quite funny if we got 2 Rhines.
Ooh,
2 Reinhardt Wilhelms.
2 Rhines, 2 Torbs. Open the first point with a Torb duel.
It says that for MSOE to not pick Torb. So apparently something bad happened. Something bad happened for them to not play Torb. For them to tell us to say that MSOE should not play Torb.
MSOE should not play Torb. I revoke my statement. But a Reinhardt duel would be quite fun.
It would be. For honor and glory. I don't know. Are both teams? Both teams have honor. That's what I want to see.
I'd be quite happy with the Rhine duel.
But we're gonna have, as you might say, a perfectly honest Orisa duel. Honest is not the word that I would use for Orisa.
I think both teams should run a nice hog comp.
Looking at these health pools, it looks like minute 6 is going to be playing on Orisa.
Looks like
very sad.
Corgi and Shattered Axe have swapped back. Corgi's back on DPS and Shattered Axe back on support. Do we have any other swaps? I don't think so. Oh, Diva. Whitewater looks like they're coming out with a dive of sorts.
I've never played that mode. I'm watching this.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
I very much doubt they're going to stay on ball. Unless they are trolling. But
Junkrat?
interesting comps coming from both sides.
This is going to be... No!
Junkrat, the worst character in the entire game. They switch this.
But the Whitewater is sticking with the dive. The Diva, Tracer, Lucio.
Very interesting. Minute six, Devin Huge and Sable just get obliterated instantly. So let's hope they don't. Rattler and MSOE take the right side, able to poke him out. They're just taking so much damage. UW-WHITEWATER taking so much damage. Diva already has no armor. They're just getting pushed on with the speed boost. Arisa has free reign right now. Diva cannot die. And although Devin's trying his hardest to take their attention away, they just immediately take.
Oh, Reaper looks low. Can you get a pick on the Reaper?
No,
Can they get a pick? They get a pick on the Reaper.
we're even here. 2 DPS down.
Wow.
But MSOE just has more presence.
Another
Corgi
pick
does
on
go down,
Tracer.
but they have no mech
Oh.
for minute 6. We seem very even here. Hopefully we can see something good from Devin Huge. Get the Lucio. Good aim, good aim. And
Nice
Lucio should
for him.
fall right afterwards. UW-WHITEWATER does get the flick in the middle of the point, so they get a very good amount of
Take percentage.
percentage.
I was gonna say I think Whitewater should maybe switch their strategy because looking at the lineup for MSOE, not many diveable characters. Everyone either has a escape or a freeze or some way to get out of there.
But Devin Huge was able to isolate both DPS very well. So if you can see Devin, do this the entire time, that'd be great. Colossus comes out from MSOE. Devin from behind, taking their attention away, takes out Ice Block, but Shattered Axe finds.
Oh, great
Sable.
stick! But is it enough?
Good stick, but
Whitewater already down to.
you're down your Lucio. This seems unwinnable. The flip does come through, but not enough from UW-WHITEWATER. Hopefully they stagger their people. Yep, Diva's getting staggered.
Oh,
Maybe he can get a stomp here.
oh, almost.
Very close. But
We will
That's
have
a
a
good
Diva
20%.
Bomb, Overclock. Whitewater will have 4 ultimates going into this fight, but MSOE beat to support this. Beat should hopefully save them.
yeah, UW-WHITEWATER with a huge ult advantage. Actually, no. Both teams have 4 ults. Hopefully, an overclock can bring out sound barrier. But Kitsune comes out. Yas gets walled off.
Kitsune and
Everything.
Beat.
Just use
Oh my
everything.
goodness!
Oh my god!
Oh!
Everything comes out from both sides.
Everyone
The only thing that
pressed
falls is
Q.
Yas. Lucio is getting dove. Minute 6 finds one, but it's not going to be enough.
Oh, they get the touch.
Everybody else falls afterwards, but Devin Huge might be able to find something. So with the Diva Bomb.
Oh, great
Another stick on the May. Devin Huge getting these sticks. Maybe able to flip the fight. The Coalescence does come out, but
Viper low. Ooh, Tracer dies. Diva dies.
I don't know.
Oh man, everyone pressed Q, but MSOE came out on top. That was like 8 ultimates that came out in that fight, maybe.
That was at least 9.
I think the more
No.
came
It
out
was
later.
definitely
That one
10.
came out
It was
later.
definitely 10. 10 ults came out because Pulse Bomb was charged up, and we'll get this down out. Okay. Wow. 10 ults. Actual Overwatch 1 fight. But we're on the chessboard map, as we call it, at Carthage. And Rattler drops off the high ground to dive in. Very low, able to cycle his abilities, but he should fall pretty quickly. Yas
MSOE
does
gets
fall
the
to
first
May.
pick, but their tank is low and Shattered Axe is cut out.
Yeah, huge amount of healing gone from MSOE, and everything
Ooh.
should fall afterwards.
And down.
But Devin gets dipped by Lucio. Unfortunate. And MSOE is able to stabilize after losing the first pick. Venture. Interesting. And the gold gun. Waste of credits, but that's okay. In my opinion. Waste of credits in my opinion. Taking the
I mean, if
option,
they can get a quick execution there with
They-
a combo.
MSOE just speed boosts into the backline. Gets nothing, but Mark falls.
Ooh, but
We're even here. Both main healers are down. And so we're going to be able to
it's a
see
Lucio off.
a pretty slow fight here. holding
I
out
think
for
MSOE does have a little advantage with the result on point, for stalling point, but
We have
Diva Bomb
5
comes
ults
out.
coming out for MSOE here. Diva Bomb finds one. Corgi.
Oh, they cannot. Oh, looks like a result here.
Kitsune comes out and
No
everything
beats.
gone.
Oh, he comes out for MSOE. Not enough.
Rattler, despite losing his ult and getting a beat, gets immediately obliterated. And point flips for UW-WHITEWATER. Only using 2 ults. And you're already halfway to another Diva ult.
Overclock. Yeah, they'll have 3 ults for that fight.
Devin Huge
MSOE does not have a. Oh, they have a Coalescence and a.
They have
Venture
3
ult.
ults, man. They have 3 ults. But Devin Huge been able to get these huge pulse bombs to pick off one every fight. Hopefully we see it here.
Oh,
Hits a stick on the one guy that can get out. That's okay, but if
Unfortunate.
Shattered Axe comes out with the Coalescence, hopefully a pick is it comes out soon. Beat comes out for UW-WHITEWATER and the overclock. We're seeing a lot of ults come out here. And we're even here. Sable does fall, so we're less than even.
oh,
And MSOE cleans everything up. And that should be chessboard taken by MSOE. I know that's best for a little bit, but they'll free up charge, as I went to.
Whitewater have to pull 3 points on this map, and then 2 more maps. The ultimate reverse sweep Whitewater needs to pull out right now.
Fat chance, maybe. We want UW-WHITEWATER to play their game plan. Yas has not been getting the opening picks recently, but Devin Huge has been doing a lot, taking a lot of attention away from the main line. Trying to poke out, take attention away. They all MSOE all rotate to left side of point. Diva falls, no armor left. We're just gonna get dove on. Everybody speed boost towards the Diva, and the neck falls, and everything falls afterwards. Shattered Axe holding right click. Amazing Moira gameplay. Hold your beams. Moira is such a fun character to play, man. You either hold right click or left click.
Or you throw some orbs. Just like that.
Very interactive.
Whitewater will have Bomb and Kitsune Rush for this fight. MSOE does not. They have Coalescence to counter, but no beat. B is building actually.
UW-WHITEWATER has not been able to use the Kitsunes very well, especially against a Coalescence that's doing so much, hitting so many people. They're just getting zoned out, even though they have the Kitsune Rush. Parasurge and Diva Bomb come out from both sides. And Gas falls. Every fight.
Pressure is just too much pressure coming up from MSOE.
And
This might be last fight. This next fight.
man, Yas just is getting obliterated. No picks coming out ever. The pressure is just too much. And they switch. Minute 6 switches to wall to maybe get a last touch, but it seems like it's probably over. And no touch. The drill rush comes out and stops him. And it's a clean sweep from MSOE.
A dominant sweep.
Absolutely dominant.
That was clean from MSOE.
Now, that was just a complete team gift, I think. Just a extremely clean gameplay coming out from MSOE. Great engages, great uses of Lucio's speed boost, isolating one target, and UW-WHITEWATER just couldn't keep up. It's simply too much. I'm not centered on the camera. Why is it so uncentered? Anyway.
So, MSOE will advance to the losers final and face the loser of our next game, which will be Carthage versus UW-Madison. That's
us.
that game will be coming up soon, but that was just a dominant game from MSOE all around.
Absolute dominance. As we saw on first point, as we saw in Busan, just so much better coordination coming out from MSOE. UW-WHITEWATER is just completely scattered. Getting in the first map, it was Lucio and Tracer getting picked off every fight. in Circuit Royale. Circuit Royale was their best showing. I think the poke does them really well. I their brawl and their dives just lackluster. The poke was the best thing I saw from them.
We
But
have we'll see more of MSOE tomorrow. We have another game coming up soon, so will not be long. But that'll be it from us in the Carthage Arena here. I've been Crazy Mage.
I'm Shimba.
Thank you everyone for watching. Have a great night, everyone.